Hello everyone, Alisa here, welcome to my attic. I get asked this question a lot, what do vegans eat? And apparently a lot of people think that vegans just eat a lot of salads, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. In fact, I rarely eat salads, although I do like a really nice loaded salad once in a while. I think this misconception mostly comes from this subtractive kind of thinking about veganism. So people just think about things that you cannot eat on a vegan diet, for example, meat, dairy, or eggs, and then you just think, oh, I have to cut these things out from my meal. To really understand what you can eat as a vegan, I think you have to start to think additively instead. So instead of thinking of what you need to remove, think, what can I add to my meal? What kind of plants can I put in there? And there are so many different kinds of plants that you can use. According to a document from the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, there are about 250 to 300,000 plant species that are edible to humans. Meanwhile, we consume maybe only around 150 to 200 of those species for our food. According to the same document, there are only 3 crops that make up 60% of calories and proteins that people consume from plants, and those are rice, maize, and wheat. The same report also says that since 1990, 75% of plant biodiversity on farms have been lost, as farmers have abandoned local crops and now grow mostly genetically uniform crops that provide a much larger yield, which is basically the rise in monoculture. Now, that is something to think about. So now that we have established that there are actually lots of plants that you can eat, let's take a look at some of the more widely used plants that you can buy and implement in your food. An easier way to look at plants is that if we can categorize the foods into different type groups. First of all, there are the grains. So stuff like wheat, rice, barley, millet, maize. Then there are nuts like cashews, almonds, hazelnuts, pecans, and seeds like sunflower seeds or sesame seeds or pumpkin seeds. Then we have leafy greens like spinach, collard greens, kale, watercress, lettuce, green onions. Then there are root vegetables like potatoes, beets, carrots, turnips, onions, radishes, garlic, and cruciferous vegetables, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, broccoli. Then there are squash and marrow type of vegetables like pumpkin, cucumber, zucchini. And don't forget the fun guy. There are tons of different kinds of mushrooms that we can eat. And of course, fruits, and everybody loves fruits. There are bananas, apples, watermelons, citrus, apricot, papaya, avocado, kiwi, mango. And then we have legumes. Now these, comparing to most other vegetables, need to be cooked or sprouted before eating. And in this category, we have beans, chickpeas, lentils, soybeans, peas. There are also stems like asparagus, celery, artichokes, fennel, bamboo shoots. Wow, now that is really a lot of different kinds of plants, and I'm sure that I forgot some category probably, so let others know in the comments below if you can think of something else. There is a very useful resource on the Plants for Future website where they have a database for all different kinds of edible plants and also for medical use that you can find all around the world. So now that we know about all these amazing plants, I hope this inspires you to try some new plants and incorporate them into your diet. So go out to your local market or grocery store and just pick out some random plant that you have never tried even maybe. Who knows? Maybe you find your new favorite ingredient. There are links to everything that I have talked about in the description below. And if you have any questions or suggestions, please let me know in the comments. If you're interested in finding out more about plant-based food and veganism, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell button to receive updates for future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again very soon. What do vegans eat? Do you know? Do I know?